everyone, I'm Diana Rose B. Dutado and I'm going to discuss about the first part of the market study. So let's start. First is the market description. The primary or major market of our study, HOWWA, are BPO companies which have large number of employees. The proponents of the study exploit the ratio of the registered BPO companies in the city proper of Muntinlupa. BPO companies that need to be updated with their current employees' overall wellness and well-being state are the prospect market of the study. The next one is target market. Our target market are the BPO companies. This was determined on the basis that the nature of the business has an balanced lifestyle and too busy employees at work. Our service aims to solve or remedy the existing issues related on employees' turnover, absenteeism, and retention. One of our goals is to make them realize the need for HOWWA in assessing the employees' overall wellness and well-being. It will help the organization to have more productive and healthy employees who will help them in aiming to strike the success. The next one is market segmentation. Market segmentation is the process of dividing a market of potential customers into groups or segments based on the different characteristics. This can also help to prioritize their target audiences. In other words, it is the procedure to divide the market into smaller segments to make the marketing easier. It will be segmented through the following. First, industrial segmentation. It is the market segmentation executed through the company's preferred market industry firm size to target. So the industry is BPO companies and the company size is medium and large. Next, geographic. Geographic segmentation is the collection and analysis of information according to the physical location of the customer or the data source. Region, National Capital Region in the city of Muntinlupa with the zip code of 1770 and urban. Next is demographic. Population and sample. The proponents identified the population and sample size of the BPO companies in city of Muntinlupa. We have used the Slovene formula for gathering sample. So the number of population is 82 BPO companies. The sample size is 68 BPO companies. And the margin of error is 5%. So the next one, as you can see on the table, most of the respondents are female and the rest are male, the age. So there is one or only one employee who stated or answered that he or she is 21 years old, while 15 employees answered that they are 27 years old. The tabulation shows that out of 68 respondents, there are 65 or 95.6% answered that the estimated number of employees in their company is ranging from 200 to 1,000, while 3 or 4.4% of them estimated that they have 1,001 to 3,000 employees and none or 0% for both 2,001 to 3,000 and 3,000 and above. So next, the survey question, part 1. The table demonstrates that there are 68 respondents who stated how important is occupational aspect in the workplace, and 63 or 92.6% of them said that it is very important. 5 or 7.4% of them said it is important, and none of them or 0% said that it is moderately important and unimportant. Next, the table shows that there are 68 respondents who stated how important is social aspect in the workplace, and 43 or 63.2% of them said that it is very important. 24 or 35.3% of them said that it is important. 1 or 1.5% of them said it is moderately important, and none of them said it is unimportant. Next, The table reveals that there are 68 respondents who stated how important is physical aspect in the workplace, and 50% of them said that it is very important. 17 or 25% of them said it is important. 1 or 1.5% of them said it is moderately important, and none of them said it is unimportant. Next, the table demonstrates that there are 68 respondents who stated how important is intellectual aspect in the workplace, and 62 or 91.2% of them said it is very important. 6 or 8.8% of them said it is important, and none of them or 0% of them said that it is moderately unimportant. The table reflects that there are 68 respondents who stated how important is a spiritual aspect in the workplace, and 38 or 55.9% of them said that it is very important. 22 or 32.4% of them said it is important. 8 or 11.8% of them said it is moderately important, and none of them said that it is unimportant. Next, the table demonstrates that there are 68 respondents who stated how important is emotional aspect in the workplace, and 53 or 77.9% of them that it is very important. 14 or 20.6% of them said that it is important, and 1 or 1.5% of them said it is moderately important, and none of them said that it is unimportant.
Hi, my name is Mark Javier, and I will discuss the second part of the marketing study. So now let's proceed to the result of our survey conducted in the BPO companies within Northgate, Alabang. The tabulation reveals that out of 68 respondents, none or 0% of them said that the average rate of productivity in their company is ranging from 1 to 25% or 26 to 50%, while 7.4% respondents said that their rate of productivity is 51 to 75%. 32.4% said 76 to 95%, and 60.3% said that 96 to 100% is the rate of productivity in their organization. The tabulation displays that out of 68 respondents, none or 0% of them said that the average rate of attendance in their company is ranging from 1 to 25% or 26 to 50%. 1 or 1.5% respondents said that their rate of attendance is 51 to 75%. 38 or 55.9 said 76 to 95%, and 29 or 60.3 said that the 96 to 100% is the rate of attendance in their organization. The next tabulation shows that out of 68 respondents, there are 23 or 33.8 who said that the average rate of turnover or resignation in their company is ranging from 1 to 10%. 34 or 50% respondents said that they have 11 to 20%. 11 or 16.2% said that 21 to 30%. And none or 0% of them said that 31 to 40% is the average rate of turnover or resignation in their organization. So we listed the possible reasons for employees' absenteeism. The tabulation manifests that the most of the respondents stated that stress is the top reason for employees' absenteeism with a rate of 89.7%, followed by illness or injuries with 58 or 85.3%, and 35 or 51.5% said tardiness. The tabulation above shows that 64 or 94.1% respondents answered yes or stated that they conduct exit interview in their company, while 4 or 5.9% of them said no. So the next chart shows the common reasons for employees' resignation. It shows that most of our respondents stated that stress is a possible reason for employees' resignation with a rate of 85.3%, followed by 42 or 61.8% saying it is the relationship with co-employees, and third is 40 with 58.8% saying it is the dissatisfaction with current pay. The tabulation displays that out of 68 respondents, 50 or 73.5% answered yes and proceeded to the question number 11, while 18 or 26.5% said no and proceeded to the question number 8. The tabulation here reflects that out of 19 respondents for this item, there are 6 or 31.6% who said that they would prefer to have employee opinion survey if their company is going to conduct an employee survey. There are 5 or 26.3% for both employee satisfaction survey or employee engagement, and 3 or 15.8% respondents who wants organizational culture opinion. The tabulation here presents that out of 18 respondents for this item, there are 13 or 72.2% who said that they prefer the employee survey would be done through online, while 4 or 22.2% of them said one-on-one interview. 1 or 1.5% said questionnaire, and none or 0% of them preferred to panel interview and telephone. Now the tabulation here shows that out of 19 respondents for this item, most of them prefer that employee survey would be done yearly with a percentage of 63.2% and the number of respondents of 12, while 5 or 26.3% said every 2 years and 10.5% for monthly. The tabulation above reveals that out of 50 respondents for this item, there are 32 or 64% who said that their company conducts employee engagement survey in their company. 30 or 60% of them said employee satisfaction survey, while 25 or 50% of them said employee opinion survey, and lastly 17 or 34% for organizational culture survey. The tabulation here reflects that out of 50 respondents for this item, there are 42 or 84% who answered that their company conducts employee survey through online. 5 or 10% said questionnaire, 2 or 4% for one-on-one interview, 1 or 2% said panel interview, and none or 0 of them said telephone. The tabulation here exposes that out of 50 respondents for this item, there are 40 or 80% who answered that their company conducts employee survey yearly. 6 or 12% said monthly, 3 or 6% for every 2 years, and 1 or 2% who answered twice a year. The tabulation shows that out of 49 respondents for this item, majority 35 with 71.4% of them said that it takes more than 1 hour to get the result of the survey in their company. 9 with 18.4% said 1 hour, 1 for 30 minutes, 1 said 2 weeks, 1 for 2 to 3 weeks, 1 or 2% said 1 day, and 1 with 2% of them said that they can get the results after 12 hours. The tabulation above reveals that out of 68 respondents, there are 55 or 80.9% answered yes, or they are interested to have new employee survey about holistic wellness and well-being, while 13 or 19.1% of them said no. The tabulation here displays that out of 68 respondents, there are 55 or 80.9% answered yes, or they are willing to pay new employee survey about holistic wellness and well-being, while 13 or 19.1% of them said no. Lastly, this tabulation shows that out of 68 respondents, most of them believe that their company will pay 750 pesos per employee for the survey, with 30 or 44.1% responses, while 24 with 35.3% answered 800 pesos per employee. 1 with 1.5% said 850 pesos per employee, and none or 0% of them chose 900 pesos per employee, and 13 with 19% for not applicable. And that's all. Thank you.
So they discussed about the market study. But first, let me introduce myself. I am Jerome Romero. Now, I am going to tackle about our technical study. So first, I'm going to discuss about our logo. So our logo has 5 points of the pentagon, and it symbolizes the 5 elements of well-being. The sides of the pentagon connects the 5 elements. Each represents the name of the company, which is HOWWA, stands for Holistic Wellness and Wellbeing Assessment. The wings represent the Greek goddess Hygeia, who is the goddess of wellness. Promotion strategies. In this part of the study, it will discuss about promotion of HOWWA and also the strategies that will be used to attract and stay connected to our potential clients. Promotion is the advertising business to make people become aware of the product and service. This is a way of informing public about assessment service that we offer. We will use modern techniques in promotion to introduce and advertise our service to the market. Next is social network sites. Social network media is also a good spot for marketing. Many people nowadays spend more time in internet. Using this as a medium of advertising can gain us more customers. Regular posts with news, updates, and special promotions should be a standard. Plus, engaging with more followers, if they comment or share our post, it can help the reputation of HOWWA. Next is Facebook page and website. Our Facebook page displays all the fundamentals information about our service and how to inquire. It is also connected or linked to our website that shows more details in availing to HOWWA. So next is the process, employee assessment process. So first is we need to give our website link. Second is they need to log in, then it automatically requests code. Then they can finally answer our assessment, and finally they need to submit it. Next is HOWWA process. So first is collecting data. Second is checking of information. Third is data analysis, then interpretation of data, and finally is suggestions of intervention from OD specialists. Business process. First is search for BPO companies that are in need for our service. Second, discuss about the nature and process of conducting assessment of HOWWA. Third is have negotiation and make agreement between our client and our company. Fourth, conducting assessment and suggesting suited intervention for employees. Then the last is rendering our service on those BPO companies who are still in demand of HOWWA. So this is the area where the day-to-day operation will be held. This will clarify the place wherein the workplace will be established. This will be located at Block 8B, Lot 10, Vista Rosa, Binyan. Next is the floor plan and office layout. This is the blueprint of what the whole workplace will be held. This will serve as the structure and arrangement of office furniture. The design of this workplace would greatly affect the working condition. And this is our ID or identification card that will serve as our employee's identity inside our organization for security and access purpose. Our company came up with a uniform for our employees' identity inside our organization for security access purpose. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Melbourne Nepomuceno and I'm going to introduce to you our management team. Our management team is composed of General Manager, who formulates strategies, manage people, and establish policies. Finance Officer, who manage the financial health of our organization. Marketing Officer, who plans and oversees organization's marketing activities and campaigns. Technical Officer, that provides technical support and ensures whole company runs smoothly. Organizational Development Officer, who is responsible for assessing and implementing interventions that's suitable for the organization. The last is the 2 OD Assistant. HOWWA's mission is to be a reliable discoverer and trusted solver of the real wellness and well-being status challenges of employees. HOWWA's vision is to become the leading assessment service provider by transforming the lives of the people we serve. Our core values are: first, excellence. We endeavor to be the best at we do and a role model to others. Reliability. We give unbiased and veracious assessment results. The third one is caring. We consider caring as part of our calling. The next is good relationship. We value the good and harmonious relationship with our beloved clients. Honesty. We maintain the culture of being truthful and fair inside the firm. Innovation. We continuously addresses the quality of being open and capable to embrace the introduction of new ideas, processes, and methods in changing market. The next is organization policies. First, confidentiality. The firm gives emphasis of being sensitive when it comes to the confidentiality of the data which will be transferred to HOWWA, the disclosure of personal and non-personal information to another known or unknown party through email, Facebook, YouTube, Google Drive, Twitter, Messenger, Viber, and other social medium for any purposes is treated as an ethical action and strictly prohibited unless there is an order from General Manager, clients, and other legal or authorized persons to do so. Second, honesty and authenticity. The firm sincerely gives also importance to the word honesty and authenticity and its continuous execution inside the company. HOWWA do not allow anyone from inside and outside of the company to fabricate the answers and results of the survey by adding or lessing of details. The management forbid and do not accept any unethical interference on the process before, during, and after the assessment. The data must be presented to organizational development specialists with clear conscience and the assurance that there is no part of the data that has been changed from its original authentic information and outcomes. Form of business. We prefer to partnership form of business ownership, which means each one of the partner has accountabilities and liabilities depending upon the partnership agreement. The firm compromises 5 partners who will contribute their own knowledge, skills, connections, and capital or support from government or non-government organization in order to achieve the goals, objectives of the business. That's all. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. I'm Mark Adrian Silvier, and I'm Jawar Manawan, and we're about to report the financial statement. So let's begin with our startup capital. So in this table, it shows that there are the required cost capital that we are needed for our job. So for the total projected cost, we are estimated a 311,629. Next is cash flow. In this table, it shows the net cash flow from operating activities. In year 2021, it shows that it is 16,921,169.69 cents. In year 2022, it became 25,684,307.19 cents. In 2023, it became 38,922,081.23 cents. In year 2024, it became 58,942,824.12 cents. And in year 2025, it became 4,369,485.1 cents.
So next is the investing activities. So here is stated that the net cash flow for investing activities is 171,713. Next is the net cash flow from financing activities, which is amounting to 311,629. Next is the net increase in cash, which is 17,061,085.69. And the cash balance at December is the same, 17,061,085.69 cents.
So let's proceed now to income projection statement. In year 2021, the net income after taxes is 16,872,641.51 cents. To the following year, 2022, it is 25,627,204.41 cents. In year 2023, it became 38,869,431.47. 2024 is 58,895,963.28 cents. And last is 2025, which is 4,330,149.78 cents.
So now let's proceed to balance sheet. So for the year 2021, we have a total asset amounting to 17,184,270.51 cents. For the year 2022, it will amount to 42,761,474.92 cents. For the year 2023, we have 81,569,277.39. For the year 2024, it will amount to 140,465,240.67. And last, for the year 2025, we have 144,795,390.45 cents.
And now for liabilities and partners' equity. It amounted to 111,629 and 61,629.
So now let's proceed to partners' equity. So in here, for the year 2021, we have total liabilities and partners' equity of 17,184,270.51 cents. For the year 2022, we have 42,761,474.92. For the year 2023, we have 81,569,277.39 cents. And for the year 2024, we have 140,465,240.67 cents. And for 2025, we have 144,795,390.45 cents.
Now with sales forecast. We have sales of 35,072 in year 2021 with the price of 750. In year 2022, we have 53,042. In year 2023, it became 80,183 with the same price of 750. In 2024, it is 121,203, the same price. And last, 2025, it is 21,564 with the same price of 750.
And now let's proceed to the last financial statement of our report, which is break-even analysis. So in here, it shows that in 2021, we have a break-even analysis of 2,933.34. By the year 2022, we have a break-even analysis of 4,228.28. For the year 2023, we have a break-even analysis of 6,145.99. For the year 2024, we have a break-even analysis of 9,820.21. And for the last 2025, we have a break-even analysis of 13,316.10. That would be all.
Thank you.
So good day everyone, I'm Gerard Ibanhawan and I will discuss to you our socio-economic study. So in here, first let me discuss to you our objective of the study. So in here, in this study, the proponents will determine the impact of the proposed business to the progress or development of the society and economy of the country. So in here, HOWWA does not only focus or pay attention on the business we have, but also strive for a good impact to the society and economy of our country. We try to solve the existing problem as much as we can, and for our ambition is not just to be a known in providing good quality service in the form of assessment, but at the same time to come up with a beneficial contribution to our surrounding. Next, for our contributions to the Philippine economy, HOWWA will contribute to the economy of the Philippines from taxes which are to be deducted from profit of the firm, and also it serves as support for the generated projects of the government and for the improvement of the country. The existence of an enterprise indicates employment, and as HOWWA enter the market, there will be opportunities for the unemployed people. And the firm can help them to sustain their basic needs in life by giving right compensation and benefits that are equal to their job and work excellence. And lastly, in our business, we will be given a chance to grow or expand. We can provide more opportunities to more people who are in need for a job. So in here in HOWWA, we prepare to use a paperless assessment because we want to become a firm that is environment friendly, because making paper assessment or test requires, and through our paperless assessment we can save trees to conserve our environment. That's all. Thank you.